subconscious programming. Some of you guys are probably wondering what this is or heard a lot of different other channels talk about it, and I want to give you the truth. I'm going to tell you what the subconscious mind is, how it works, and most importantly, I want to talk to you guys about information that you can actually utilize to benefit your true purpose and truly raise your vibration. So real quick, if you guys don't mind showing your girl Essence and the Vibration team some love by tapping that thumbs up button, we would most certainly appreciate it as we give all of you guys that truly support us our deepest gratitude. The subconscious mind is something that was introduced to me about 5 or 6 years ago. I was about 15 when I came across this book about this woman who apparently cured her cancer by changing her subconscious mind. Yeah, I know it might sound a little bizarre, but the thing is, she believed that her cancer, her illness, was caused by negative thought patterns. Just because she had lived a mainly healthy lifestyle until she started to really do some inner search and started realizing she may have been eating clean, but her insides weren't really so clean, She believed this negative information, this negative energy could also be the reason why a lot of people manifest certain diseases throughout society. This book was super interesting, and it opened my mind at the young age to the type of effects all parts of the mind have on my actions. And personally, yeah, I do see how certain energies could manifest in certain ways. And as a matter of fact, I personally have seen and experienced how certain energies can manifest into the physical, whether that had been positive or negative. Now, this video isn't about manifestation, but if you would like to learn about some pretty high vibes manifestation techniques and experiences, then I ask that you guys go ahead and check out Reprogram the Matrix's recent video, Easy Law of Attraction Secret to Apply and Manifesting. He also has other videos that I think anybody can resonate with, so check it out and definitely subscribe if you vibe and high with that information. So now, what is the subconscious mind? Now, I'm going to give you the actual definition of what that is. So the subconscious mind. It's of or concerning parts of the mind in which one is not fully aware of, but which influences one's actions and feelings. So it's that part of the mind that we're not fully aware of, but influences one's actions and feelings. So in a sense, our minds work like a computer. There's always software running in the background that influences how our system operates. What happens if all these programs are going on at once? Your RAM slows down. It's harder to process things. Thus, you need to give yourself some time to clear out some of those windows. Meditation. So let's say your computer has a program that is causing your system to fail or operate in a way that you're not okay with. It's opening up all these random pop-ups and dealing with things that you don't really vibe with, fake con artist stuff telling you give me your credit card information, give me your information, basically saying, give me your energy. So now you're dealing with this virus, and these viruses can be draining. And all because you weren't really paying attention to the stuff that you were downloading, nor did you have the proper antivirus running. Well, you see, this is the type of stuff the majority of people are dealing with. Certain viruses that have their system going cray-cray. And that's why it's so important to utilize this information I'm about to tell you. You have to put in the work in order for you to clean, train, and reprogram your subconscious mind to truly get on that spiritual wavelength, that spiritual wave, you ride those waves, ride that spiritual wave, okay? And it all starts with awareness. And you can even take that extra step to 1, cut out the bull crap, cut out the TV and the crap that's probably downloading a lot of these viruses. And 2, meditate. Give yourself that time to observe what's going on and identify your ego. A huge shout out to Astra Solson at Reprogram the Matrix for the Identifying the Ego and Spirit Communication ebook, because that ebook has such a high amount of value compared to the price that it's at. So you guys really go check it out, because it gives you so many helpful tips to becoming more aware of the different ego viruses, if you will. So last, start saying some positive affirmations, and don't just say them. Truly feel, truly apply yourself and put yourself into that vibration. When I first started doing this, I was about 15. I started with just 3 things. And eventually it grew into more, but just starting out, I just used my fingers. I had a really rough childhood, and I dealt with a lot of different insecurities that led into different issues for me that I was recognizing through awareness and even meditation, and most importantly, the willingness to go within. Because if you open yourself up, to your true self, to spirit, you're gonna be guided by that spiritual navigation system, by that true intuition. But that's information for another video. And so I said an affirmation on each finger and I repeated it any chance that I got. So I was like, I know my first few ones was I am loved, I am beautiful, and I am brave. So anytime I would repeat it in my mind. I'd be like, I am loved, I'm beautiful, I'm brave. I am loved, I'm beautiful, I'm brave. I am loved, I'm beautiful, I'm brave. But I just kept saying it over and over and over. Now these were very simple because I knew that I had to be careful about the wording I would use. And you want to try to stay away from negative connotations. So you want to stay away from using words like but, no, not. You want to try to stay away from that kind of stuff because think about it. I am not ugly versus I am beautiful. It has two different feels to it, two completely different vibes. And your mind will pick up on that differently as well. So you want to make sure you're programming your mind right. And of course, anybody can reach out to us if they are ever wondering or asking any type of tips about this kind of stuff, okay? So saying like another example is I am not going to eat sugar versus I am making healthy decisions. It's completely two different feels. So you want to try to make sure that you're staying away from those negative connotative words. Now, of course, you don't have to repeat these things all the time. And even now, yes, I do have certain affirmations memorized, but I mainly say affirmations in the morning and at night. There's a reason why studies shows that you're most likely to obtain information right before bed or right as you wake up. So I like to take advantage of those times and you do some positive affirmations right as I wake up and right before I go to bed. Now you can't just repeat these affirmations and not put in any work. That's where your discipline comes into place. And I believe in all of you, all right? I know you guys are capable of doing anything your heart is calling for. You are limitless beings, okay? So let's get out here, let's go put in this work. And if you guys are vibing with this message and are joining me on this spiritual journey, then go ahead and subscribe and tap this little notification bell right here so you can know every time we have a new post. Much, much love to you guys. And of course, my deepest of gratitude.